Neal Kaufman. This is
Neal
Neal
Ewing.
Ewing.
What's going on?
So, before we get into it, please hit the like and subscribe button. That definitely will help us grow the show.
Yes.
And yeah, so what's up?
Not much, man. So I okay. I need you to. Me and Sandy had a debate, and I want to get your
You had
thoughts
a
on this.
fight.
No, it was not a fight.
Mm.
She was saying something that I do was disgusting, and
Okay.
I said it's not that bad as compared to what she does, which is more disgusting. So I want to get your thoughts.
Well, your thoughts right there is let me probably guess where Sandy's going. She is trying to talk to you about something that you're doing, and you don't need to be telling her what it is that she's doing because she's trying to talk to you.
Nope, not even that. She just thinks it's gross.
Okay.
So, all right, I will clip my nails while I'm sitting at the coffee table watching TV, and there's an ashtray sitting right there on the coffee table. So I was like,
Mhm.
all right, let me just kind of. I don't feel like getting up, putting them in the trash can. So let me just gather up my fingernails, dump them right there in the ashtray. Later on, when I go to dump the ashtray, there goes the fingernails. She finds that disgusting when she walks up and she sees just fingernails and toenails just sitting in the ashtray.
Mm.
Okay? Now, what she will do, she will cut all of her fingernails and then find whichever one she can and then immediately just go throw those away, leaving whichever ones just tend to go flying everywhere for me to just find as little treats for later, some shit. But what I do is disgusting. So I want to get your opinion. Which is more disgusting, leaving them in the ashtray or throwing them away and leaving the random strays just wherever they
Oh
may
yeah,
be?
no, there's not. There's a. I don't know what it is about stepping on small things.
Ugh.
I think maybe it's because my feet are big, and I just don't like the little like stepping on a piece of cat litter or a
Yeah.
little thing of the Unstoppables that you put. It bugs me.
Okay.
Stepping on a toenail is definitely
Ugh.
more disgusting than going, oh, Neil clipped his fingernails in an ashtray and dumping it.
Okay.
But because I don't want Sandy mad at me, what she's trying to tell you is that when you're done doing it, you should immediately get up and
No.
go dump it,
Not
and
happening.
then this would not be a problem.
Nope, not gonna happen. Who clips their fingernails and like, all right, I'm immediately done, and just immediately just starts throwing? No, no.
Well, I
You're in a comfortable position unless you have a trash can right there. I'm chilling. They're right there in a nice, neat little pile. I know where they are. They're not going anywhere, and then I can go at my leisure. Who wants to do all that extra?
no, I didn't say. I didn't say. I'm saying that's what she's asking you to do.
Oh, I know what she's asking, and I'm just saying.
No.
I don't see it happening. I just don't see it happening.
See, that's why I do mine in front of the sink. I have like a.
So you just stuff them down the drain?
Well, I don't let them get to like 2-inch long nails. I mean, I clip them and then just wash them down the drain.
I've never heard of anybody washing their nails down the drain. That is a first.
It just seemed like it was.
I get it.
Sense.
I get why I've never heard of it.
But I put my hand because I have those. It looks like a shell kind of inside
Okay.
hole, and I just put my hands down and I clip them.
How far are your nails just going everywhere that as you're clipping them, you have to put them in the sink so you can catch them?
I have very strong, like.
So as soon as they break, they're just like across the room.
Dude, I've had a couple where right in the face, in the eye. I thought about wearing safety glasses a little bit. It's so bad. Like, and I'm sure your nails are pretty. You know how like you bend a nail back,
Yeah,
and it won't. It doesn't really bend, but
Yeah.
you sure as fuck feel it when it
Yeah.
does it.
Oh yeah.
That's how like they don't move. They don't, but it just
You've got like you remember Martin, right?
yeah.
All I picture is you being like when Cole was when they
Yeah,
had to
it's not that
stay
bad.
in Martin's place and Cole was up on his couch clipping these long ass
No.
crazy fucking toenails
I
and goes across the room, hits Gina in the fucking forehead.
no, I keep care of my nails. They're just
How many
hard.
times have you hit Jess in the face while
Nah.
clipping your nails?
That's why I do it in the sink, is so that nobody's a
So it doesn't happen
bystander.
again?
Yeah,
So
nobody's
she's
a
no longer a
bystander,
victim.
See, that's the problem, is when they clip off like that, I don't know where it went. And you know, you're like, well, I'll vacuum. It's fine.
Oh my God.
But yeah, that's what she's asking. She's wanting you to.
Too lazy. Far too
You
lazy
are
for
not
that.
lazy.
Oh, dude, do you know how long? So, okay.
Well, then you have to start.
I like doing laundry, but
You like doing laundry?
Yeah, I will do laundry all day.
Yeah.
I hate folding and putting away laundry.
Oh,
That's the
hate
fucking.
that, yeah.
I'll change out the loads. I'll separate, put shit in there. Then once it comes out of the dryer, I'm like, fuck this. I will live out of clean clothes from a hamper for a week and a half before I fucking put those things up.
I used to be that way. I can't be anymore.
Dude, I'm just like, I can't. I just hate it so
If
much.
I could see, if you were a bachelor, you would probably just pull clothes out of the dryer.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would never hang up clothes and just.
I'll still do that now until Sandy says,
Until
"Fuck it, we need to." Until she
Yeah.
says, "Hey, we have to do this." I'll fucking all week long. I'll just be like, "All right, there's some underwear, there's some
Yeah.
shirts. There we go."
I used to be that way, but then there's a sense of order that I know where stuff is. Like, because sometimes I just, okay, where are my socks? They're in the drawer and they're all together, instead of going, no, this is 2 left socks, because the Jordan socks, you've got to have a left and a right.
You don't
you're
want to
like,
go 2 different color Jordan socks?
I try not to.
Who's gonna see them?
Well, yeah, sometimes.
I've done it a number of times. Be like, all right, I'm in a hurry. Fuck it, I got on jeans. I don't plan on sitting down anytime soon. Let's just go.
Yeah, I got to do socks, so I can't not wear socks.
Okay.
Like, I'm not a. I
Like,
don't know.
I will mismatch socks all day and not care.
Not anymore. I'm not like that. I like to keep stuff organized now, so I know where clothes are. It's time saver, because if you're in the morning, you're like, I can't find anything. I don't even know where my underwear is, and then you start, have to start doing the sniff test. Those are definitely, yeah. It's not good, man. It's not good. Getting too old for that shit. You gotta.
Oh, you're never too old to.
I don't know. It was a twist tie on the
It's
table.
like,
Yeah.
I was like, you just fart?
No. I
Oh,
was like,
God.
So.
Oh my
But
goodness.
yeah, that's it. That's all she's asking for.
Well, no.
Then you need to.
That's my answer.
I don't think. Okay, so I don't think it's disgusting. But yeah, I think Sandy's way more disgusting than.
Thank you. All right, Sandy's nasty. That's all I need to know. I will let her know you said that.
Well, she'll watch the video,
Oh
hopefully.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just know Neil thinks you're disgusting and you're nasty and you should probably, I don't know, clean up more. I don't know. I'm just saying.
See, you just set yourself up for that one. Because you didn't specify. You just said Neil wants. You could be talking in the third person.
This is also true. I've
Which
been
you
known
are.
to do that.
Anyway, all right. So clean your shit up. It's like I said. I've quoted Steve Harvey before. He said, "You can be happy, or you could be right. You can't be both."
That's so true.
Yeah. Or what was it? Jess misquoted. She said,
Oh,
"You can
what did
be
she say?
married or you can be happy." And I was like, "Wait, no, that's not."
There you go. That's full of.
Or did she say you could be married or you could be right? That's what it was.
You could be married or you could be right.
Yeah, and I was like, I think you're trying to quote
That's even-
Steve Harvey.
that's
but
even
not
weirder.
you can be married or you could be right. No. I think she's saying it. Her thing was, if you're right, if you have to be right all the time, you're not going to be married long enough. You're not going to be married for long.
Okay.
Is what she's saying. But yeah, if you said you could be happy or you can be married, that's a good one. Put that shit on a shirt. So-
There you go. Neal and Neal podcast. You can be happy or you can be
You can
married.
be married.
Pick
Can't
one.
be both. You're the only married one, by the way. So,
So if you ever see me out in public and I look pissed, you know which one I pick.
Yeah. Man, you got to go home after this. Well, she won't hear this for a week.
Yeah,
so.
I can somehow. No, I don't know. I'll
Yeah.
figure it out.
But I wrote down So the last show we talked about Simone Biles and why she pulled out of the situation. And then
Yeah.
it was, I think, the day after we recorded,
I
they
think it
said,
came.
"Oh, her aunt died,"
Yeah.
and it's like nobody's coming out and saying anything now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Death in the family. Everyone's like, oh. But then again, no. Here's what some people say. I didn't. There's always those people who's like, it's your aunt. You didn't know her that well. Everybody
You
says,
don't
fuck
know.
you. Yeah.
Yeah,
It could be like your grandmother died, but that grandmother that raised you or something like that, and spent yeah. Dude,
well, I mean,
shit, my uncle. If my uncle died, it'd be hard.
that's what I was saying. Like everybody I grew up in the neighborhood, black families especially, were very close with their aunt and uncles.
Mhm.
Some of them lived 3-4 houses down, and
Yeah.
it's like you don't know what
Oh
she
yeah.
was to her. You don't know what somebody's grandmother or cousin or whatever.
Mhm.
But I did want to talk about that though, so I was thinking about that, and I
Okay.
go, I think men react typically, most men and women, we're putting the majority, right?
Mhm.
Act differently when it comes to death. Like women, it's a
Yeah, sure.
very instant, like it happens and it's emotional, right?
Yeah.
It is emotional.
Mhm.
For guys, I feel like it hit me when it's at the funeral. Like
Ooh.
that's when I
Okay.
get emotional, but I feel like women are emotional too, but they're kind of
It's
they're
not.
not, it's not as much as the initial whoever died, and then
Oh yeah.
it's an
It's
instant bawling.
here's what it is for women. Just knowing that it has happened, because I've seen this happen with my wife. Like, hey, like a cousin died or an aunt died or something like that, or an uncle died. Immediately, I goes back to all the memories.
Yeah.
It's very emotional. It happens for guys. We got to see a body before it really
Yep.
just hits us, and we feel like, oh fuck, he's really dead.
And
It's
then
like
it's
you're just
like,
like, oh
this is
shit.
in the next 30, and I'm not saying this to be morbid, but I think this is how men process stuff. It's
Oh yeah.
you see it and you're going, the next 45 minutes to an hour, that body's going to be in the ground.
Yep.
Like that's for me is when it
yeah.
hits.
It's like that old Bill Burr bit where like you see it and then that's when it all of a sudden hits
Yep.
you. It's like, "Burp, okay,
It all
and
hits you.
You're just trying to stuff it down, not start
Mm-mm.
bawling in front of everybody. You're just like,
Nope.
all right, let me just repress this and smile, look a little sad.
And that's why I think for Simone Biles, it was I completely get it because I've seen that happen before.
Oh yeah.
Where somebody I knew had somebody close to them pass away, and it was just instant. I can't do anything. You're blubbering the slot, but like with guys, I think that goes back to you think about Brett Favre. He wanted something to do to get the mind. I feel I don't know if he said this, but it's like no. You think Brett Favre or me, if I was him, do I want to be sitting at home? No, that's the last place a man wants to be, is sitting at home thinking about somebody.
Yeah, I'm not trying to dwell on this shit. Let me force my way through this until it passes and erupts in like a bout of anger or yelling at some point later.
And then let me be surrounded by my teammates who are
They
going
understand.
to just understand, because it is nothing but guys.
Yeah.
That it's just like, hey, let's go play some football, and then you can your grieving is going to be afterwards. But what did he throw, like 5-6 touchdowns that
Something
game?
like that. Something crazy.
He set just I think his day career, and then he broke it later. But yeah, it's like no, we want to be around people and have it not be a thing.
Oh,
we don't want it to be a thing until it's a thing,
Yep.
and then when it becomes a thing, then we start crying, and it's like,
see, I've had it happen like this before, where I've been around people and they've had crazy stuff happens, and it's not until like, later on, like, oh, he just blows up and starts screaming and yelling at everybody, and you're just like, oh yeah, he just had this happen last week. And I think with guys, they'll be like, yeah, he just had his dad pass last week. He's going through shit. And so when you see a guy just going off, and all of a sudden, most guys I think are like, oh yeah, they'll give you a pass. Like I've been around guys who like he was being a dick all day, but it's like, yeah, he was going through shit with his boss. He was about to get fired for over some bullshit. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, he's going through some craziness. Where I think a lot of women might take that personally. He was like, yeah, I was here, but that's no excuse for you. I think, yeah. Once you see something and react, I think a lot of guys are like, oh, okay.
well, yeah, guys, we act like that. We're like, what the fuck is up with him? And then you go, oh, his girl was sucking this dude's dick, and he came in and saw it. I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah, but yeah, if for sure. You get a bunch of women around, it doesn't matter. One snaps off to the other one.
What the fuck?
Do you remember the episode, the Family Guy episode, where they were all stuck in that dream? It was the guys, and then it was the girls.
No.
And then they wake up, and then they realize it was just this big whole dream.
Mm-hmm.
It shows Meg and the mom and all the women, and it goes, well, this is what they're doing. And it was 5 minutes into it, they're all fighting each other, scratching and clawing. So,
oh my God.
but yeah.
But
anyway, I worked out this week finally.
Oh, first time in what, 2 months, 3 months?
Yeah, give or take. Give or take. This was, and I did it. I did 3 sets of 10 on bench, and then I did 3 sets of 10 on the bicep curl, and I couldn't pick anything up after that. And I just went, I can't, because I tried to do something and I didn't have the power. Like, it was stuff was like going, I'm not working anymore. And I went, I can't do anymore, because I know if I do tomorrow, it's going to be terrible.
Oh yeah.
And here, oh, just that right in between the, what is this, your sternum? Yeah, the sternum. Oh man, it just
struggling to reach up and grab.
Yeah.
So you're like,
oh, can you get the salt? Oh no, I can't. But
stretching water, man. Stretching
no,
water.
it's just I haven't really worked out in 3 years, like where
shit.
I was,
Yep.
Consistent. And that's the problem, is when you know what you should be doing and you can't do it. It's like, I'm just gonna keep going.
Push through the
keep
pain,
going.
Neal. Quit being a little bitch.
Dude,
and throw that weight up.
I'm too old for that.
You got to
shit,
go.
man.
Full. Was it not Kali Muscle? What is it that guy? I command you to grow.
Oh, CT Fletcher.
CT Fletcher, grow.
CT or CJ?
CT Fletcher.
CT Fletcher, yeah.
I demand you to grow. Get bigger.
Dude, his arms were huge. It's like, no, man, I can't. What? My waist is as big as his bicep and tricep around.
Oh my God,
that's too much.
Actually, okay. Speaking of Kali, did you ever see that shit that he posted like way back called his pre-workout that he called like hyphy mud or some shit like that?
Now you're getting him back. That was Kali Muscle.
That's what I'm saying. Kali Muscle.
Oh, I thought you were saying yeah.
No.
It was his prison pre-workout.
What was it like? It was like coffee.
It was,
and
I think if 1 scoop of coffee, ground coffee, was 1 8-ounce cup, he was putting 4 to 5 scoops.
It was a bunch of coffee
and
water.
Pepsi. No, it was just
coffee and Pepsi.
It was just coffee and Pepsi.
Oh.
But I mean, okay, I get it. If you're in prison and you need some kind of boost, but
just a massive amount of caffeine.
I would have rather just done water and drank muddy shit, and
just
then
actual muddy water.
Like, drink it down, finish off the water, finish it off, and then just have that much caffeine in you.
I mean, just the fact that you're just drinking straight up coffee grounds. You're just like,
you're in prison. I mean, he was telling me, or I saw another video he was doing, it was ramen noodles and tuna packets. Like that was
that makes sense.
Your meat, your protein, and your carbs.
I can do that. I can do that. That's actually way more reasonable than the fucking coffee grounds and Pepsi.
What else would you do for, like, I know you don't, but some people, I usually like to take a pre-workout.
Not do pre-workouts, man.
I know.
I get fucking jittery.
Maybe
I feel like I'm about to have a heart attack.
Maybe that's your thing, is you can just get up and go.
Yeah.
I'm usually
not in the morning. No, I'm not a morning person.
I'm not.
No, fuck all that.
No. But, and then did you see the trash bag curls that he used to do in prison?
No.
Yeah. So you have one guy, you take a trash bag and twist it, and you have another guy kind of hold it.
And then like you grab that resistance,
end, and you just have the guy just pull and try to hold you down. I was like, I guess it would work, but what if the guy's, it's prison. It's not like these are good guys. What if they don't understand it? The guy's 350 pounds, and you're just like, well, what am I supposed to do with that? And then you get into a fight with the guy because I'm like, hey, don't be that strong.
Well, it's prison. You got to fight. Sometimes you just got to fight. Like, there's not a lot of people who've been to prison and said that they didn't get into a fight at some point.
Well, that's why I can go to. I don't want to go to prison. I'm gonna stay out of prison. I go to GNC. I can get some pre-workout. It doesn't require Pepsi. I think he started a supplement company.
Did
So,
Kali Muscle?
yeah.
Really?
The last video I saw of him, he was ridiculously different as far as his appearance.
Okay.
And I'm probably gonna misquote him here, but I think he talked about getting off the juice and going all natural, and he's completely different. He looks completely different now.
Really?
He looks like a normal human
Hold on.
being.
I'm gonna have to pull this up. I gotta see this. Kali Muscle 2021, I guess.
Yeah.
Hold on.
He references Jeff Cavalier in it too.
Really?
Yeah, saying if I remember the video.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
he looks.
Let's see. What do we got here? Okay. He doesn't look as sauced out in this picture.
Right.
This is more that we're 20.
But look at him here, like right there.
Right here. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely.
Yeah.
That's a lot of sauce.
He couldn't put his arms down.
No, not at all. At all.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ay.
It's too much, man. It's too much juice.
Oh yes. So, okay. So the Olympics speaking of Simone Biles a little while ago, Olympics just ended. And so I think in about another week or 10-day, week and a half, I think on the 24th, Paralympics start. Are you going to watch the Paralympics?
Mm-mm. I don't watch the regular Olympics. I mean, that
really?
Much. Yeah. I don't.
Okay, so
I
get why it's down this year, just because the time. Here's what I've noticed: with the time difference being what it is, nobody wants to watch it. If it's not live, nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
So nobody likes watching the time delay because you already know what the result is by the time it comes here.
It would say. Oh, I heard that there was a 400 meter or 400 something. There was a race that was just like shattering world records. But they told. I heard it on the radio before. We even got to see
you hear it that morning because it just happened, but they're not going to air it until like 2-3 o'clock that day, and it's like, well, fuck, I already know what happened.
Or 7 p.m., 8 p.m. It's like I don't know. I kind of tend to just stick to NFL.
Okay.
When it comes to sports, I dedicate enough time to the NFL as it is that I got too many hobbies and interests, so I'm kind of
Okay, I get that. Me personally, I've always been like, fuck the Paralympics.
Okay.
Fuck them. I don't want to watch a guy who's shaped like a javelin throw one further than I could throw one with his teeth further than I can throw one with my hands. I'm just watching a bunch of people.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I don't want to watch a guy who's shaped like a javelin throw one with his teeth further than I can with my own hands. I don't fucking know.
Okay, I was like, okay, now if I saw that, I might watch. Like, bro, if there,
that's the new exactly. And you get me out there, and he throws one 30 feet further than me.
So what you're trying to say, I think, is
no,
you don't. These guys that are without a leg,
they make me feel terrible.
Running, why?
They're these people way better athletes than anybody else. Most people would be with no legs or one legs. How do you want to watch a guy? Do you want to watch? Do you want to watch a guy with missing an arm and a leg swim up and down a pool faster than you ever could?
Yeah, I know I wasn't good at sports. So I wanted to be, but I couldn't either keep my body together long enough to do. I felt like
then maybe you should, like I said, you should have just cut it off. That way you can get in the Paralympics.
Hell no. I'll just play games, man. I'm good. But I get what you're saying, because you are you're a retired professionally trained athlete.
It makes me. I honestly think what they should do, wherever the Paralympics are held, wherever, take a regular person from whatever country they're. So if they're in Japan, just grab random Japanese guys, random Japanese women. Maybe they did a little bit of swimming in high school or a little bit of running in high school or something like that. Throw them in there just as a base to show how ain't shit Everybody else is compared to these people.
Well, yeah, I mean,
You watch some normal guy in there trying to swim against the guy with no legs, and the guy beats him by 30 meters. Yeah.
but I know a lot of people though that it doesn't matter Paralympic or not, they're not healthy enough to do.
That's why I said I said not somebody unhealthy, somebody at least in reasonable enough shape. Like
All right.
they take
So that's
you,
why it's
they throw
upsetting to
you in. Yeah.
It's because you are this.
Oh,
You know, I throw
I
people around, do jujitsu all day.
if they threw me out there in any of the events, I'd be upset at how embarrassed I'd get.
No wrestling.
Nah, dude. No. Do you know how good some of the dude? There's a one-legged wrestler out there that is the dude is a beast.
Dude,
No, he won that. He won a
jiu-jitsu.
national championship.
I saw.
He
yeah.
won NCAA national champ as a one-legged fucking wrestler.
Okay, do jujitsu then.
It's not an Olympic sport.
Do karate. Isn't
No,
karate?
fuck that. No. That and you don't
Which
want
is the
to.
one
You
that's-
don't want to do jujitsu with an amputee. Let me. Oh, dude. Oh, fuck
I'm
that.
trying to dig you out of this hole,
No.
but you just keep.
No, because it is disheartening as shit when when a guy takes his fucking nub and jams it into your neck and taps you
Yeah.
out. You're like, oh fuck me. I've rolled with enough guys who like had like we were amputees who had either the hand or partially at the arm or something like that, and that thing's a goddamn weapon. That like,
Well, yeah, you don't have any joints. Like your wrist is gone, so,
dude, it is.
It's just like.
Oh, it sucks. It sucks
Could
bad.
Would you fight? Okay, so you piss off an amputee, they tweet us, and then they're like, "I'm an MMA fighter. Let's fight you." Would you fight? Would you consider?
There's a few.
I know.
amputees. Yeah.
Would you ever take up?
I'm retired, and I'm
Oh,
not
bullshit.
And hold on, and depending on who it is, I'm not because there's a couple guys who are really fucking good that only have one hand. I will no. Like I said, I've been traumatized by these guys.
You just don't want to get a nub in the eye socket.
Dude, oh, that would be
How do you
the
glove
best
up-
thing that
how
would
do
happen.
you put a glove? How would you do
You
that?
just you fit it on, and they would tape it in.
Oh,
tape
so
it
they
on,
just put the glove over and then take
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
But dude, let's say when you're doing jiu-jitsu, I've had this happen
Which will be
countless
better.
times where I get caught in a triangle. So I'm in his legs, he's got his arm in, and I'm fighting out of the triangle, and he just goes, fuck it. He takes this nub, grabs the back of my head, jams that nub into my neck, and and you immediately tap. You're like,
So,
the
wait,
fuck?
You had him or he has you? In the
He had
triangle?
me in a
Okay.
triangle, and as I'm fighting
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of it,
he's just
he
like,
grabs my head, jams a nub into my neck, and you're just like, tap, 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 like it. Oh my god!
So he put his nub in your mouth. Is that why you were choking, or was it in the?
Yeah,
neck?
I mean, all the hair that got caught in there.
He has a hairy nub. Is it like underneath?
I mean, he went a few inches deep. I mean, it went all.
All right. Put that on the shirt. Only went a few inches deep. Oh, I finally got a video card.
Oh, whoa, shit, really?
Yeah. So I had not heard anything news wise, and I just was like, fuck it, I'll check again so I can be depressed. Went to StockX.
Okay.
Okay. The card I wanted, the only real difference was it was the newer it was the 10 gig model versus the 12 gig model. The
All right.
12 gig just came out, I think 2-3 months ago. I hadn't been able to find any of them. The difference in price though was that the 10 gig was $11.99
Okay.
and the 12 gig new one with some extra bells and whistles was $19.99.
Jesus.
Yeah. So, but it just came out and it's like one of the top of the line cards right now.
Okay.
StockX was having the 12 gig card for $28.50,
Fuck
something
you.
like that. Yeah. The 10 gig card was still going for $2,200. So I just was
Shit.
like, I can't. I'm waiting. I can't. So I looked. I went with the 12 gig card because I got one at $21.50. So only $150 over retail.
Okay.
The 10 gig card is still going for $1,900 bucks.
Jesus
So
Christ.
I'm like, I might as well just up and get the cash for the newer one.
Mhm.
And the only thing I can think of is maybe it's because the older cards are still doing that data mining shit.
Oh yeah.
And the new ones, NVIDIA, I think they got it in that round and said you can't. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
I didn't understand, didn't care because I was like, well, click, buy it. Yeah, I need it. So
Nice.
finally got one. So I do want to get that started, and yeah, I can start streaming some video game stuff.
Oh yes. Nice.
Yep. So, um,
What's up?
talk to you about. I don't think we talked about it on here, but we talked about the IKEA thing. I had the problem with the glass case and the.
Yes, I remember seeing it last week. Like you picked it up and
I got two. It was supposed to be two boxes. I got two of the same box. It was supposed to be one of two and two of two. I got one of two twice. So
Jesus.
I had to drive back up there, come back. Again, had to have the water heater replaced. Just had to have that done.
Yeah.
Ordered a sectional during Memorial Day.
Ooh.
Still don't have it. It was supposed to be delivered today.
Okay.
So this place sells furniture. Might be a store, might be a mart, like a furniture mart that they may be from Nebraska. They called me. They said, "Hey, we got a problem. We don't have the legs to one of the base of the sectional."
How the fuck do you have a couch with no legs? Just happen to just lose a leg in shipping?
Mm-hmm. I was like, you have legs for one half, but not the other half, and he said, yeah.
So you're just gonna
Yeah.
be rocking whenever you get
No,
in there?
it's just one side would have no legs, and then the short side had no legs. And I just said,
Just
okay,
gonna have one's
man.
on the floor, the other's not.
Yeah, I said, so when are you?
Shit.
And they said, well, we can deliver half of it. I go, what the fuck am I gonna do with half of it?
Why do I want half a
Right.
couch?
And I said, when are you gonna
Can
get the legs in?
Can I get half a fucking refund?
Yeah. Well, no, they said that they were gonna wait, and I go, wait on what? What are you waiting on a new couch to come in, and then you'd bring the other half? And they're like, yeah. I go, you can't just get the legs. No, we have to wait for it to get shipped. I go, okay, so you can't order just the legs. When is the next one gonna come? They said probably about another month.
But then you have another couch with missing legs. So you have to order a brand new couch
No, yeah,
with no legs.
Yeah.
Take the legs off of that one and give that to you.
That's what I don't understand. I guess they're returning that one because it didn't come with legs. I don't understand why they just couldn't have ordered legs and have it delivered, and I could have been like, oh, okay, cool. Mail them to me. I'll screw them sons of bitches on, and I have a full love seat or sectional.
Jesus.
And then went and looked. Can't find any that either they're too big or the ones that they're not in stock.
the great luck of Neal.
I'm telling you. It's ACs are going to be next, and then it's going to come. They're going to be, yeah. You're going to need all this rewiring and special condenser and.
Please call me the day that they're supposed to install, because I just want to see them with this, because they're gonna have to strap it to something. They're gonna have to hook it up to like some fucking crane. And they're gonna have to lift it up to get it on top of it.
They're probably going to have to do a scissor lift.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do some shit, because there's no way who's fucking carrying it up there on a ladder.
No.
So I just want to be there for the day they bring it, because I know somebody's gonna fuck something up.
So the guy,
somebody's fucking something up.
The guy that did the water heater, who did a good job on the water heater, said he has a friend who is an AC guy.
Okay.
And because I was worried that a lot of people don't want to work on it because it's on the roof. He's like, give this guy a call. He was who I would want. And I like the guy who did my water heater. He didn't just come in and be a dick.
Yeah.
And he was like, just do that. He also said, a quick tip out there is hook a water hose up to the bottom of your water heater, run it outside, and turn it on at the bottom, near the bottom of the water heater.
Okay.
And let it run until it starts to run clean, and all that sediment that sits at the bottom of your water heater will flush itself out, and it expands the longevity of your water heater.
How often are you supposed to do that? Once a year?
Yeah, he said
Really?
once a year.
How hot is that fucking water coming out of there?
Don't worry about it. Just move it out of the way.
You start running it down the street, and the kids start playing it, and you see them running around with third-degree burns.
No, it's coming from the tap, from the actual bottom tap of the water heater.
Yeah, but I know at the bottom tap of the water, they're always like, "Hey, be careful! This shit's super hot coming out of here."
I'm not gonna. I'll just put it out into the courtyard and run it
Watch,
up.
it'll be your luck. You do it and just melt your fucking hose as it goes through.
I don't think it gets your thermostat's at like 120.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, you'll be fine.
Yeah, but he said that the reason I bring that up is because they couldn't drain the water heater to pull it out. Yeah, I didn't I talk about that last week?
No.
No, there was so much sediment on the bottom of the tank.
Oh, it was just it was just so bottom heavy.
No, it was caked on so much sediment that
Oh
they couldn't drain it. He got a pump, couldn't do that. He's like, bro, I can't. Today they had to come back.
Fuck.
So they had to reschedule for the third time to come back. They had to get some muscle because he told me it's 8 pounds per gallon or something like that.
I don't know what any of that fucking means, but okay.
Of water.
Okay.
It'd be 8 pounds per gallon of water.
Oh, okay.
So if you have a 40-gallon
okay.
water heater, he's like, yeah, it's a lot. I go,
320 pounds. All right.
I don't think we're gonna get that out.
Shit.
So anyway, it got fixed. But come on, man, I just need.
Just need something to go right.
I'm just trying to get the sectional. I'm just. So you brought up Sandy and something gross. This isn't gross, but I wanted to see because there's a difference of opinion between me and Jess.
Okay, what about Sandy being gross made you think of Jess?
Because you talked something about your girl. I talked something. That's it. No, it's recycling.
Okay.
If I have a recyclable container that had food in it,
Okay.
I will typically just throw it away and not put it in the recycling.
Okay.
She thinks everybody should rinse out those recyclables and then put it in the recycle.
Not an unreasonable request, but okay.
So, well, that's what we caught right before.
Oh,
She had
her being such a hypocrite. I see. Okay. Oh, I gotta talk to Jess the next time.
Okay. Well, thanks for going there with that. Yeah. So she had the bottle of it was like mango vinegar. It's good. It's like she used it for salad dressings, and I just saw her. I was watching her out of my peripheral when I was talking to you, and then first she pulled the trash open. I was like, oh, she's gonna throw it in the trash and not rinse it out. And I didn't say nothing because she closed it. I was like, oh, okay, she's gonna wash it. And then she pulled the recycle out. I was like, and then she threw it in. And I was like, ah! I was waiting.
Gotcha, bitch.
You didn't rinse it out, and she knew it too. That's why she was laughing so hard. And because you didn't know, we just had this maybe 2-3 days. Because she don't you care about the environment? And I go, sure, yeah, I recycle. Yeah, but we've got to make it a safer place for your nephew Luke and my nephews. And I'm going, damn, all right, fine, shit.
Why do you hate the children, Neal?
That's what it started.
Somebody please think of the children.
And then she kept following me into the kitchen. I was like, I'm doing it. Stop. I got it. I'm rinsing it out. It's going to happen. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I promise.
Oh, damn. Oh, my God.
So, I don't know. Okay, I know it's a reasonable request, but sometimes I don't do everything like I'm supposed to do.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, people fuck up.
I saw this orange Tacoma behind me.
Orange?
It was orange. It was
like burnt orange
like
or just
Tennessee orange.
Ugh.
Yeah. The whole thing.
That's fucking loud.
It is. It was loud. And the reason I bring this truck up is he had one of those mirror, like if you look in the mirror, you know how it says ambulance on an ambulance, but it's backwards. So when you look, it sees it clearly.
Yeah.
And it said something like "step on it" or "move over."
Oh, written backwards so you can see it in your fucking.
Read it. And
Fuck
I
you.
don't. Yeah, it had that stupid sand muffler. You know, the one that sits.
Oh yeah.
Right up on the the fender.
Yep.
This is fucking Dallas. Where are you going that you need that shit? And secondly, and that's the thing, I usually don't. Yeah, I got a Hemi, and I boast about my truck. When I see little pieces of shit like that pull up behind me, I just get pissed off. I don't step on it or pull over. Can you even get the momentum up. And so I started fucking with him and I started slowing down.
Oh my goodness.
And then he tried to get up beside me and I just was like, nah, bro. And then I, hit it, get up behind him. I go, you would put that on my kind of truck, not your little V6
You never
bright
know.
orange Tacoma.
He might go out to like East Texas and do one of those off-road parks or something.
No, you know how I know? Because this thing was mint, shined up, armor all tires. It was just.
Oh yeah.
It had never seen a speck of mud on it.
Then why would you have that if you're not going to go mudding?
Have you not? We live here, man. You see it all the time.
It's true.
You
like
see
the giant FJ fucking cruisers. It was like, why do you have this in the middle of Dallas?
Or the 8-inch, 10-inch lifts with the big tires, but has never seen a speck of mud, and the guy has to drop out of the truck because he's 5'6". You see that all the time.
I see that with women. Maybe it's just
hot.
a country
that's
thing.
Hot, though.
That bothers me so
bothers
much.
When the girl gets out of the lifted truck, or
yeah, well, you see this 5'1" chick get out of the lift, the 30-inch lifted truck.
Yeah.
You're like, how are you getting in and out of this damn thing? You're having to watch the road through the steering wheel.
Pretty much.
It's like,
or a booster
fuck are you
okay,
doing?
I get that, but when I see a chick driving a truck, I like that. Unless she doesn't. Now, if you don't know how to drive the truck, though.
So I knew a chick in high school. Totaled 3 trucks. So she went through the first 2. Dad's like, all right, screw this. I know what I'm gonna get you. He got her a long bed dually. She fucking rolled the dually. Was going way too fast down some road, hit a turn too hard, and somehow rolled the goddamn dually. How that's possible,
shit.
I don't know. She was okay. Like no major injuries or anything but how she fucking do I don't I need to talk to a physics professor and figure out how in the fuck that was just even possible.
The only thing I can think of, okay, is if she was going straight, fast, and took a turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's now sliding, she's drifting, and hit something that would have flipped the truck. But you would have had to been hauling ass
to get the back end of a dually kicking around.
To kick around like that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yes. I remember because she had some bruises and stuff when she came back to school, and she was like, yeah, I rolled the dually. And I was just like, what?
Or maybe she just took it off the side of a them country roads where it flattens
it dropped off on the end, and she tried to get back on, and then it just skidded around and rolled. Hey, but still, like, it was a fucking long bed. A long bed.
It makes me want to try it. You got any like old long bed dualies for $2,000-$3,000?
Just find an old beater and just try to roll that bastard. Do everything you can.
Man.
Yes.
No, I never understood getting those all-terrain vehicles, those Tacomas,
and just keep it on city streets,
and keep it on city streets, lift it, and just keep it primed and polished. And it's like, where are you going? Because it's nothing but an inconvenience, I would think.
It's a lot of gas.
It's a lot of gas. You can't get into some places. My truck is not lifted. But there's places where I'm like, I'm barely going to clear getting into this parking garage. Why the fuck would you want to put 6-7-inch lift on a truck and you work in downtown Dallas in an office building?
Oh, man. One of the best things I ever saw. I was going to school up in Sherman. This guy, he showed up and okay, how do I explain this? He wanted to put like big tires on a fucking Corolla. So he wanted to get like the big lifted truck tires
on a Corolla,
so he could go mudding
on a Corolla. And
a friend of mine, this was at a Walmart in Sherman's. A friend of mine, he worked at the where you can get the oil changes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So he's in there.
Center.
Yeah, because I was in there. I think I was getting my oil changed, and he was working there at the time or whatever. and I'm just watching him just confused, talking to this guy. And he just comes in, and then I see him walk over to because the guy brought the tires with him. Because he's like, I want these tires put on my car. And so
How big big mud tires? Just
and I'm watching him, and I'm looking like, what the fuck is going on? So he takes the wheel, walks over to the tire, and starts moving the wheel in and out of the open tires, like trying to explain.
wait,
this
he
really-
just wanted to put them on the same rims?
No, he wanted. I don't know. He wanted him on his car, but he's like, I can. He's showing the guy that the wheels he currently have, can just fit
through the
hole of the tires he wants on the goddamn car. And it took him 10 minutes to try to explain to him, to talk him out of this shit.
I mean, he would have to get it lifted.
Cut the fucking wheel well out.
Yeah, because you can't fit it. And you would have to get new rims. You'd have to buy brand new rims.
Yeah. So
Or did he have the rims, or was it just the tire?
He just had the tire. He wanted him to put his current wheels on the tires and put on his car.
And he bought these tires somewhere else and then brought them to Walmart.
Yes.
Why would you just buy? No, give me those 4 tires. Put them in the back of my Corolla.
Oh.
How would you even get?
So he had so he had, because he had him like in the fucking trunk of his goddamn. He had 2 in the trunk of his car, and then he had another.
Seat. Man,
his fucking shit was. Oh, it was so bad.
I've seen the other way too, where they put like small tires.
Oh yeah.
I saw an Explorer that looked like it had 17, 18-inch tires on it.
Oh, I remember I was on 20, driving out towards Terrell, when I saw a minivan on Dayton's. Gold Dayton's.
What did it have?
Like,
did it have
poking out.
Did it have the wood grain on the side of it?
No, it was a
minivan.
neon blue minivan with Dayton's poking out. Yes. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? And these were like 12-inch Dayton's. Like, these were like
12.
These were the small Dayton's.
Ones?
Small Dayton's.
Damn.
Yes. Just rolling down fucking 20. And I had to slow down. And I was like, what the shit? Dude, and it pains me that this was the age before smartphones, because I'd have had my phone out recording all of this shit.
Oh yeah,
it was so crazy.
Speaking of that, I took a picture. I don't know how this car ended up this way.
Okay.
But I was going down 75.
All right. Okay. Going down 75. Wait.
The car is.
How the fuck did it flip
I don't know.
on the overpass?
I have no idea.
How did it even stay on? Well, I'll make sure it gets
I have
up.
no
fact that
idea.
it didn't go off the overpass is amazing.
So, if anybody who doesn't know what an overpass is, because it's not in cold weather states, it's like
They don't have overpass?
for the snow and the ice and stuff in certain areas. Like,
Uh-huh.
I've had people who've come down from Chicago and they're like, "What the hell is that?" And I'm like, "That's."
They look at the high five. They're like, "What the shit?"
Yeah. They're like, "What is that? You can't have shit like that."
So all that ice and snow. Yeah.
And it's just it's kind of a cutway across. It's across the highway.
Yeah.
To get to another side of the town without having to get on the highway, and it's not that long.
Yeah.
I don't know how you are completely upside down.
I think
On.
Here's what happened. Something happened. He hit one side, immediately overcorrected, tried to turn, and probably hit the other side. And when he tried to overcorrect again, boom, it rolled.
Yeah, and
you got to go bam, bam, and then like that's.
I don't know, because I would figure that the car would turn this way and roll that way.
Yeah.
So you would see that here's the overpass.
Oh, it ended up sideways, like going across.
The car is just upside down on the same side of the street that it was supposed to be on, facing the same direction that it was supposed to be going.
Holy shit.
I just was like, I have to take a picture of this.
I mean, unless he didn't come down. Oh God, the insanity if it would have came off the overpass, like like it comes flying out into oncoming traffic.
I am okay. Do you know that part. You're coming 635, like you're going back to Terrell,
Yeah.
and there's that 80, the 80 on,
Yeah.
and you know how kind of off to the side, there's not really anything that's blocking you from just kind of driving off of the highway
Oh
if you
yeah,
wanted
that's
to.
true.
Bro, every time I'm there, I'm like, no, because somebody almost clipped me one time right there. I mean, that's it. I'd have been, bloop, just that's it, dead.
Oh yeah.
DED dead.
Hold on. You're talking about that curve where
It curves
from where it goes from 635 to 20 or 635 to 80
20.
to 20. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about there. Yeah, yeah. Where it's got that hard turn right there, and there's just like nothing but just hill and stone and pillars from the rest of the highway. Yeah. I used to try to take that as fast as I can back in the day.
Yeah.
When I was young, because I'd exit off and I would just try to gun it to see how hard I could speed through that turn. You know, young shit.
Yeah. And nowadays you're like, wow, I could just flip over the side of this.
Oh,
and it's a 40, 50 foot drop.
I almost skid off the edge once because I hit it because I went through and I was speeding through, trying to speed through it, going about maybe 50 to 60 miles an hour. And I could feel the back of my car just start to slide. I was like, okay, let me come off the gas.
That's it. I'm good.
It's
I'm
like,
good there.
Yeah.
Oh, so we
All right. So now TikTok lanes, right?
Oh yeah.
Let's fucking get into it.
So we're getting this week's TikTok lane is
just random
hood shit.
All
right, let's
So one thing that you will always see that I have noticed just when you're going through just any hood neighborhood, just it does not matter. There's always the dude, the homeless crazy dude that thinks he knows kung fu.
Man.
There's always that dude.
Bro, I had a friend, not an old dude, but this was a friend who used to have the nunchucks and everything. And he was actually like the Last Dragon pretty good with them, but it's just, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Oh, see, okay, before I show this reminds me of another story. So Sandy takes me over to a friend's house, and their son's there. He's an older guy. He's probably, I think, around my age. He finds out he fights. He's like, oh, he starts asking me all these questions or whatever. He's like, hey, I do martial arts too. I was like, oh, really?
I think you told this story.
Did I?
On the show. But go ahead.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's just like, all right. He's like, I was like, oh, what is? He's like, you know, I do some kung fu, some of this, some of that, some ninja samurai, and I was like,
ninja samurai, yeah.
Okay. All right. And now I'm just like, fuck.
Yeah.
Sandy's over there. She's laughing with her friends. She doesn't hear this conversation with me. I'm just like, oh shit. I got to get out of this conversation. How do I get out of this conversation?
Yeah.
And I'm trying, and now I'm like, fuck. He's like, so, hey, oh man, I got some videos I made if you want to show me whatever. And I was like, fuck, Sandy, save me. And she's just not paying attention. I was like, fuck.
There's nothing.
All right.
There's nothing like that.
Dude,
yeah.
I go back to his room, and it's these videos of him in the dark under street lights doing just the craziest, just kung fu kind of. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. Yep. That's a move. That is definitely a move.
That's something.
All right. And then like I'm back there for like 10, 15 minutes. He's just got video after video after video of him doing this. And I'm like, first I'm like, who is your cameraman? Like, dude, like, cause I don't see a tripod at all. Like, I don't see anything. These are things that are like almost eye level. And I was like, how did you even set this shot up? First of all, it was like, but I was like, oh, it was.
He keeps all of it in his car. He never knows when he's gonna.
Maybe so. And I was like, please save me. So seeing this video just reminded me so much of that experience. So apparently you can only see this in New York, but I think you can see this just about anywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me. What?
The man's agile, to say the least. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think? I mean, he
dude,
starts
that was
it
a
off.
Hell of a kip up, though. Like
the fact he didn't bust his head when he came down and immediately came up,
and the fact that he didn't like shatter his wrists, because he doesn't just drop back; he jumps back.
Yes, he got some air.
Then does a kip up.
Yep.
And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
And then what is she saying? Go back to the beginning of it.
Okay. Oh shit. Oh shit. What happened? How do I go back? Let me come back here. Boom. Oh no. I somehow fucked this up.
You made it.
No. Escape. I somehow I hit something where it just like cropped it somehow. How do I fuck this? Okay, let's go original. Aspect ratio, crop. There we go.
Okay.
I don't know how I did that. But all right, let's see. Let's get the audio. Let me turn it up a little bit.
Double click in it, and then the space bars play. Pause.
Excuse me. What? Excuse me. What?
She just wants to
She
know
just-
what he's doing. Excuse
she-
me.
He just keeps doing backflips and shit.
What? I just love the what?
Okay, that might be only in New York. Yeah.
Oh my god. All right.
That's pretty hood. So what's the next one you got?
Okay. Next one I got. Oh shit. So you know somebody's fucked up once you have to be taken off a flight. But then that person who they're clearly in the wrong. Police have gotten involved. They've been thrown out of a place. But for whatever reason, they just can't let shit die. And they gotta argue the point no matter how much they fucked up.
Yeah, if you're getting removed, like if that video of your brother, if your brother picked me up like that and took me out, I'd be like, I gotta call an Uber. Like that's my, I'm not. Even if I feel like I'm still right. He's a cop. He's this 6'5" behemoth of a man, and he just picked me up and threw me out of a place. It's time to go home. So if I'm getting strapped or thrown out of a place by a cop, it's probably time to go.
Okay.
home.
Well, let's see if you would do this if being removed from a plane.
Y'all saw me get physical with anybody on the plane. Was I physical with any of y'all?
Why is she in this fucking stretcher? Why? Why? You're being dragged off a flight. You're in a fucking stretcher and you're arguing about getting physical with people.
It looks like her ankles are maybe restrained to the.
Why the fuck you got me recording, you ugly ass bitch? Your mama.
Yo, mama.
And then people are fucking people are applauding you as you're getting dragged off and you're on a stretcher.
Yeah, it looked like maybe they put her like go pause
Y'all
and
saw
then
me.
pause. So they're not
No.
really.
No, they got her legs strapped down.
That's what I'm
They
saying,
got a
the
blanket
only
over. It doesn't look all that big, but they're dragging her off on a stretcher, and she's screaming about getting physical with somebody on a plane. Like you have fucked up so far when this happened.
Well, who was it? Was it United or Delta or
When they
one of-
drug that Asian dude off the plane?
No, they just duct taped the kid
Yeah.
like 2-3 days ago to a seat.
Yeah. He was like screaming, yelling, but then again, it's like, people can argue and get mad about them duct taping dude, but then when he's screaming and yelling and trying to get physical with flight attendants.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I would be pissed if I was on a flight that got diverted because of a dumb bitch like this. Duct tape her ass to the seats.
Yes.
And tape her fucking mouth shut. And then let's go, and then you can deal with her there.
Oh yeah. I love the did you she's got to once you've resorted to having to clap your shit to make your point at people, you done fucked up. Like you're not coming back from this. And then she's like, what are you recording from, you dumb bitch?
And then she said something about your mama. Like
Your mama.
You're done. When you start your mama, that's like there's nothing productive in that.
Ugh.
We was fighting about something, and now you talking about my mama. Like, where are we going?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
All right. So I feel like I've been down a certain amount of lanes. These first two, we're talking about hood shit. They've been black people. Not all black people do hood shit. White people do crazy hood shit too. And things you see in the hood are junkies doing junkie shit.
oh,
This lady with the impromptu pole dance. Oh yeah, got the cat-like reflexes doing her best.
Upside down flips on signs on corners.
No, you're not. She knows the law.
Yeah, it's only bloody because I had
Why are her knees bloody?
You ever seen Stranger Things? Oh yeah.
Yes.
Stranger danger. You
Yeah.
were out there tricking. What are you talking about? You were looking for some dick to suck for that
She gets
crack
the runny
rock.
nose thing.
Runny
I'm
nose.
pretty sure they made that based off of her because I met Tinder.
And she's got, is that a flute? She's got a recorder. I did not notice that. Why does she have a fucking recorder?
I'm like, dude, I know who you are.
Is she?
And then Tim Burns all feeding his dog little weenies.
Just the ranting and ramblings of a junkie. You will always
I
see
saw that the other day.
in hood area.
No, down the street, I saw some dude at the corner of a 7-Eleven was just talking to nobody.
But
like that.
it sounded like somebody was talking back to her.
No,
I
she
heard
did,
people
but
talking back.
He was talking like that to nobody. There was nobody around him within 20, 30 feet that I could see.
You know what I really want to do? When
You
I
wanna
see
go record a junkie?
No,
Oh.
when I see stuff like that, I kind of just want to. I hear somebody talking, and there's nobody around. I want to answer one of those questions.
No.
I just want to act like he's talking. And just as I'm walking by, it's like nah, and just keep going. And just not even.
Okay, and then what's gonna happen is he's gonna exorcist turn to look at you and be like, nobody was talking to you, and then he's gonna grab shit out of his ass and chase you with it, and he's gonna mush your face with it. He was having a conversation with 3 other people in his head, and he didn't invite you.
I mean,
I
but
saw that.
I don't like being left out of things. I have important things to say too. I want to join his conversation.
were we at Mike's together? I was at Mike's Chicken, and
What's Mike's?
across the street, and it was hot. I remember it being hot. Black dude had nothing on but his own underwear,
Oh,
and
okay.
he had his legs like spread up, and he just was just flicking his dick and balls. And I could see him, and there wasn't anywhere else to sit, and there was the only seat I could sit in. And then he
You wouldn't sat next to him?
no, he was outside the wind, like he was on
Oh,
the
so your
corner.
only seat was the same. You had your own personal television show to watch. Was this man?
Dude, I wanted to see like what he was doing because it was entertaining, but then
You got the premium channels for free, man.
but we briefly made the eye contact. That was the
And
problem.
you started licking. You pulled the LL Cool J.
No,
Started licking the lips.
he started coming. He walked across the street to Mike's. He put his pants back on and walked across and was just looking through the windows. And then
I mean, he saw you made eye. You fucked up. You made lasting eye contact.
no, it
And he was
wasn't
like,
lasting. I said it was brief
this dude
eye
wants some.
contact.
I mean, he was like, all right, this dude want to join in. Let me go see what's up. And then
Yeah.
you ran for him. Why you got to cock tease this man? Why are you
because-
why are you cock teasing homeless people, Neal?
Because I just wanted
Because
to
you're a
catch
tease?
glimpse, not like
You just wanted a little taste. You didn't want to
little
join the
taste.
action.
Yeah, no, whatever
Okay.
he was on, that is too hard.
You just want to be like, I just want to see if you finish, bruh. I don't need to get in.
No,
That's all you were trying to do.
It wasn't. It was like he just kept flicking it,
You see,
just flicking his ball sack.
there
Just
you go. That's all you were wanting to see. You didn't want to. You
no,
didn't want
he would jump up.
to.
It wasn't just that. That's how it started. He started flipping the balls, and then he jumped up and he'd just go, and then he'd start just pacing back and forth, talking to himself. Anyway, what other video do you have? What other
Okay.
TikTok.
Well, I mean, you also will see people running from the police, like this man.
What the fuck?
This the world we live in today. He trying to. What is he
Yes,
doing?
it is. He's trying so hard to get him. I love this.
So,
Like he's just like, he's not looking. Now's my chance. Let me out
So
from this
this-
motherfucker.
this cop has a amputee. He's missing.
He's in the wheelchair?
Left kneecap down is gone. And he tries to jump up and start hobbling
Oh,
away
I
from
love
the
it.
cop. The cop doesn't even. You notice the cop doesn't even tackle him. He's
No.
just like, sir, just come here.
Oh,
Sir.
I just love he looks away. And the moment he looks away, this dude's like, now's my chance. And he just hops up and tries to one-leg his ass off by. And he didn't even run. He's just
No,
like,
well,
come, dude,
yeah.
run. And he's just like
Man.
walking. This
And then he grabs his arm and he falls. Yeah.
oh,
bye, bitch.
He's like, what? And he's like, bruh.
This the world we live in today. He trying
Oh
what
my
is wrong?
God. Oh man.
What does he mean by the world that we live in today? Like, we just got a bunch of amputees trying to run away from the cops? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
I guess so. All right,
Okay.
here's my last one.
All right.
This last one I like purely for the ingenuity.
Okay.
All right. So you know what? Let me just pull it up.
I'm trying to live free like them. Motherfucking TV with the air conditioner and a dome at the motherfucking bus stop.
At the bus stop, they've got the couch set up. Look at this. He's got the bench. He looks like he's got a chair. He's got the AC right here. And he's got the TV set up. And then the dog's just chilling
sitting right there.
He set up his own fucking living room at the bus stop.
Bro.
Just chilling.
That's some pretty ghetto shit right there.
I love it.
We got it. Is he playing video games?
Hold on. And he's getting drunk. He's getting drunk in his own living room. You see the solo cup. You see the red
Yeah.
cups.
Oh, he's got the solo. I couldn't. Yeah, okay, that's not a controller. He's just watching TV at the damn bus stop.
Oh, hold on. I just realized he's got the fucking bunny here set up too. Hold on. No. Yes, these are bunny.
No, that's just that looks like a cable.
Are they cables?
Coming down,
Motherfucking
holding up a
TV.
structure.
Okay, yeah,
Wait.
they are. Well, are they?
I don't, bro. He's got it. He watching
I
high
love-
on TV.
Got it on channel 67 and shit. Watching an old episode of fucking Law and Order.
I mean, damn.
Oh, damn. I just, to be honest, if I was walking by, I would actually stop and just marvel at this. I would watch TV for a few minutes with him. Like, I would just be like amazed. Like, first of all, who you stealing this electricity from?
Well, I think if you look, see, like right.
Oh, they're
right-
stealing it from the
right here.
sign.
Yeah.
Nice. They fucking busted open the bottom, plugged that shit in, unplugged
just-
everything that was plugged in.
Now the
Oh.
sign looks like it's still on. I think.
Does it?
I don't know, but that's funny as shit. With
Oh,
closed caption on. Don't want to be loud
yes.
and interrupt everybody, you know?
oh yes.
Okay, so I got 4.
You got a
But-
couple yourself.
But mine are all black people.
See,
You
I
said
try to
that?
diversify. Oh, I got a couple other white people if you need them. So I got a couple I didn't bring up. But yeah, let's see your racist talks, Neal.
Why is this not? Hold
Uh-oh.
on.
Oh, technical difficulties.
Well, the capture card's not one to.
Oh no.
Huh. Let me switch back on over.
Uh-oh. You got it?
No, I can't get the thing pulled up. It's not working. All right. Well, I know I can talk a couple about it. So I know a couple of them were staged, but I still related to them growing up. All right. There we go. I think we're good now. So now
Okay.
I know you go. You go all the way down, right? Do you completely shave your head when you get a haircut, or you just have it buzzed?
So I will buzz it and
Yeah.
then shave it and then
Okay.
put a razor to it.
Yeah,
Because
so-
because I'm lazy. I'll go weeks between, or sometimes almost 6 weeks, almost 2 months between cutting my hair.
So when you were younger, did you care about like when they do a lineup and your fade and all? Like did you have anything?
When I had my hairline that went straight across my head, I wasn't very particular, but I definitely didn't want them to like round the. I didn't like when they rounded off
Okay.
my edges. I
So
didn't like
back
that.
then, if you got your hair cut and it came out like this, would you be mad?
Let me see.
What is this? What is this, man? What is this, man? This is not what I wanted. What you want? People ain't looking at me, bro. I'm just being real, bro. You got everybody looking at me, bro. I ain't got this. This ain't what I wanted. No, it's not, bro. I gave you my money, bro. This my money, cuz. Look what you just did, bro. I gotta get ready for a funeral, cuz. You know what you just did.
Oh shit!
Man,
Oh,
this ain't that, man. Yeah,
How do you
man.
even fix that
This
shit?
man, that ain't what I come to you, bro.
So
Oh my god!
it's I gotta say it's a bit because he's fucked with that guy like 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
Shit like that, you would not be coming back. He takes he was trying to take a dryer, but it was one of those almost like leaf blowers,
Mhm.
and he's trying to blow it off it, and he puts it in his mouth, and his mouth starts to dry. He's like, "Come on, cuz, why you do me like that?" Now,
Damn.
tell me, this just seems like something in Texas for sure. Like, tell me if you've been at the gas station late at night
Okay.
and ever come across a lady like this.
Uh-oh!
What's that?
Come on, she don't want it.
She don't want it.
Apparently, she didn't want it. She didn't react. She wanted to give it to her, and she didn't want to take it.
But I heard it. I wasn't paying attention, and I heard it, and I go, "This is a very angry black lady yelling at some kind of either employee." I just like either
yes.
McDonald's or somewhere.
I think she was trying to buy something. I guarantee you, she was trying to buy something. She couldn't. She got mad, got asked to leave. She's like, "Nah, fuck that. What's up? What you gonna do?
Yep.
What's up?
That's
do something.
That's
What's
exactly
up?"
how I heard it.
She don't want it.
Now I don't know what country this is, but it's not America.
Okay.
But this is some hood shit from I don't know where.
Whoa! What the fuck? Did you just try to burn the top of this dude's head?
With a handle.
Is he trying to do some voodoo shit or something around this guy? Bro, you gonna burn off the rest of this hair on the back of his head. That's how he lost all his shit. Oh, shit! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I don't know what country that was in, but a trumpet starts playing in the background, and so
That's what you fucking get. First of all, what was up the back of that dude's head in the first place? Because
He
it looked
played-
like
he
he
played
had
that-
already burned off half his fucking hair already.
yeah. So viewers can't see.
Oh my god!
It was 2 elderly gentlemen. One of them had a candle in his hand and a bottle. It looked like an Ozarka bottle, probably full of moonshine. And he was taking a swig, and you'd hear the, and it was him doing this across the top of this guy's head. Well,
But the guy's head, it looked like he had, you know, those old like friar haircuts from like medieval, where it's like
Yeah,
the top is
yeah.
like bald and it's like
Yeah.
weird. Think of a black dude where
He
it's
had
like
the friar cut.
it's
It was the-
fro across the front
yep.
and super patchy to bald across the crown of his
Across
head.
down in the ground. Yeah, it was
And like it was. I mean, it looked like he had already burned off that whole part of his head.
Yeah.
So when it caught on fire, it was just nothing but scalp. Oh shit!
I don't know what country they were in.
They were definitely in the fucking country. I can guarantee you that
maybe,
shit.
Maybe the Dominican Republic. It's
That's
just because
fucked
I
up.
hear chickens and I hear a trumpet that sounds like
Dude, that could be a
I
lot of
know,
places.
But the trumpet kind of sounded Latino
Latin?
a little bit. I don't know.
Maybe so.
Now this is hood country to me.
Okay,
where
I
you
like
got
hood country.
You got the outside in the pasture with the cars pulled up, drinking, but
You
you
got
know-
cars, blunts, and then somebody rolls up on a horse.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of shit.
Dude, I have, and you say that, and I know that's happened to you, and that shit has fucking happened to me before. I remember being at some house party or something, and then black dude rolls up. I'm talking, he's not mixed at all. He's definitely black.
Oh yeah,
And, I mean,
rolled up in a jersey on a horse.
no, he had
I've seen
like,
that too many times.
He had Wranglers on and a buttoned up like flannel shirt, and he reached out, shakes my hand, and it's just right across the hand grip, it's callous, and I'm like, "Are you a bull rider?" He goes, "Hell no, horses," and I'm like, "Oh, okay." And he's got a fucking horse outside, and I was like, "Cool, he's cool, dude."
Oh,
Never-
dude,
never saw him
I've seen
again.
that so many times where it's like you're out somewhere and it's like it's everybody's out there smoking. You've got guys with all sorts of systems, all sorts of cars, and then
Yeah,
off in the distance, here comes that one dude rolling up in a fucking in a Rockets jersey, some jeans on a fucking horse.
yeah.
And you're just like, all right, he's just fucking hooks it up to a tree and hops off, jumps right in rotation. You're like, all right, I guess this is happening.
Well, this is one of those old dudes I wouldn't want to fuck with. He just,
Okay.
yeah, he's got the grown.
There's a
man.
bunch of cars
Yep.
around. This dude's got his shirt off. So I already know from the jump
No
somebody's
more
fucked up.
I'm a man, motherfucker.
I know you.
Understand?
You understand?
That's my name, motherfucker. Don't give a damn, you drunk ass motherfucker.
Well,
You better get
That's kind of a old dude for being that old.
That's what I'm saying.
What you say, Johnny Love?
I'm ready to
Johnny
go.
Love, what you say don't make you change your mind?
I just noticed the random white girl.
Oh,
right there.
she's somebody's
I
wife.
didn't-
She's
yeah,
somebody's baby
she
mama.
is.
I guarantee
What gonna
you.
help you change your mind?
Oh, man, Johnny, don't get out of the chair, man. No, let me sit down.
No sweetie cut shit.
Another kicks on your ass. Goddamn crane. Crane kick on your
I
ass.
ain't seen that shit in years.
Oh my God.
That's that shit right there.
What the shit? The moment somebody starts talking about how they're a man, you know somebody's trying about to fight. A fight is soon to come.
Oh, I
The
think
moment somebody starts being like, "I'm a man," like somebody wants to punch somebody else.
I think he's done because the tall, skinny dude was like, because he was like, "I'm bad, motherfucker." And the other was like, "I know you am." And then he walked off.
Yeah, oh, he's
And
not
so now
letting
that
that
he's
go.
but now he's like, "Well, I'm gonna be funny and just do some kung fu."
No, he's like, somebody shoot at him so he can catch that bullet with his teeth.
That shit don't fly. I'm watching this shit tonight.
That stupid hell, man.
Where your shirt at, baby?
Baby.
I forgot about that part. He go, "I don't want to fuck that motherfucker, baby. Where your shirt at?" It's right over there.
Dead in the water.
Baby.
What?
Hey, Leroy.
Leroy.
Did she just call him baby?
Yeah, because he used to walk with
Oh my God.
He went to school early and was
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's it.
Oh, I love that. I love that last one so much.
That was good.
Oh
That's
Jesus.
it.
I've seen shit like that. It's just like okay.
Oh, for sure.
Drug ass old man just be like,
I wish
"Fuck
we,
it."
I wish we had cameras back then when
Oh
see
my
shit
God.
like that.
Dude, the videos I could have taken at family reunions. Oh my God. Oh, it was great.
I need to tell that. Okay, that's a good spot. Good spot's close. So next week I have a story. It's the number one story I wish I would have had a camera phone for back when it happened.
Okay.
And I saved my friend from going to jail.
Okay.
So
Okay.
talk about that next week. All right.
Okay.
I'll let you. Yeah.
Peace, everybody.
Peace. Bye.
Blue suit with a blowout. If you got a body, then you better not go out. All about the